Okay, first of all, extremely proud of our team to get a hard fought SEC victory. You know, you look at the game. Started out, the weather. It was a challenge early. We blocked a punt for a touchdown. That was huge. We got off to a 17-0 lead. Give them credit. I mean, they fought back, and matter of fact, took the lead. In the fourth quarter. It's extremely tough, emotional highs, and goes like this. And for our team to fight back and the way we won, the defense, we had 3 timeouts. We had a negative play on first down. Used all 3 timeouts. Had a pretty good punt return, I think, to midfield, and then our offense, had a big play right there, and I think 20-yard gain or something like that. And then, of course, Carlson coming through with the winning field goal was huge. And a lot of times it's how you win. And that's what I told our team. These SEC wins, especially this year, are not easy. You look around our league and our guys found a way to win. And I think we can take that. It'll help us, later in the season. We had a lot of guys that weren't playing. Matter of fact, 3 of our leaders didn't play, and it was just kind of next man up. I mean, we had Troxel, Shivers, Eli Stowe, Big Cat, KJ Britt, Jalen Simpson. And, of course, we lost Jordan Peters early, I think, in the first quarter, too. But our guys stepped up, and found a way to win. Give Arkansas credit. They played with great effort, and, I thought they did a super job coaching, too. But we're very happy to have this victory. Questions?
First question is from Ryan Hennessy.
Gus, that last Bo Nix snap, what did you see on that one, and what was explained to you at the end of the game on what happened?
I'm sorry. Could you repeat that? The volume was down low.
The spike, can you hear me?
Yeah.
The spike at the end by Bo Nix, what was explained to you, and what did you see on the field level?
Yeah, it was I guess they're saying he fumbled the snap and then got it and then spiked it. Is what they said.
Next question is from Caleb Jones.
Hey, Coach. Thanks for talking with us. Earlier this week, you talked about the continuity of the offensive line improving each week. What improvements did you see tonight?
Well, I thought they did a good job. We Austin Troxel had a good week and got injured during the week. We didn't know if Brodarius was going to be able to play, and I think he was able to do that, and I think he played well. And you look at the rushing yards, and we talked all week about being balanced, and we got to be able to run the football. And I think we had 259 yards rushing, so I think the offensive line really did a good job tonight, running the football.
Next question is from Mark Murphy.
Yes, Gus. What happened in the second half that made it so much more difficult to run after you had so much yardage in the first half running?
Yeah, I'll have to look at it on film, but you're exactly right. I think we had 200 yards rushing the first half, and what do we have? 50 yards in the second half. I mean, give them credit, but at the same time, we'll have to look at it on film.
Next question is from Jordan Hill.
Gus, I want to ask about Anders, the fact that he came back after that miss. Did you guys say anything to him before that last field goal, and what it says about him that he came back like that?
Yeah, no, I just kind of gave him that look and kind of gave him a fist bump. He knows. I mean, he's a great kicker and one of the best kickers in the country, and he was looking forward to that. You could see it in his eyes, and we did a good job with the snap and the hold, and started to rain a little bit there, and our protection held up, and game-winning kick, at home in the SEC. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that as a kicker, and that'll help him moving forward too.
Next question is from Will Cruz. All right, we'll skip ahead to Rocco.
Yeah, Gus, I think it was the first touchdown of the game, Jordan Peters went in and got his hand in there, and that's not the first time we've seen him do it. Probably won't be the last time we've seen him do it. Just what does that say about his play on special teams and his ability to do that?
Yeah, he's one of our better special teams player, really like a special teams leader, and just done a super job, in his whole career. And then, of course, he was close the very first game to blocking one. It was nice that we got that.
Next is Nathan King.
Hey, Gus. So Tank kind of led the rushing attack again for the second straight game. What did you see out of him tonight and his ability to hit some of those holes that were opening up from the O-line?
He broke tackles. He ran extremely hard. That's what I saw. I mean, there was some hard yards too. He bounced a couple out. He cut them back, ran some guys over, broke tackles, kept his legs moving, and protected the football. I know that one, but he was down. But I thought he did a good job.
Next question is Philip Marshall. Philip, you there? All right.
Sorry, I'm here. I forgot to hit the mute button. I'm old. Gus, just talk about y'all didn't throw the ball down the field much. They did a lot. Was it the conditions?
Yeah, Philip. Early on, it was the conditions. Early on, we tried to throw a couple things on the perimeter, and the ball was it wasn't quite good. And then it stopped raining. We threw one down the field, I guess, right before half. That was deep. And then they just started playing cloud coverage and dropping everybody back, and so that made it tough. With the deep shots.
One other question is: was Seth full speed?
One that we tried, and it was our protection broke down.
Full speed.
Seth was banged up. He not 100%, but he played. He battled. We kept him out. He was limited in practice, but he battled, and but hopefully he'll be back 100% next week.
Thanks. Next question's from Brian Matthews.
Yeah, Gus. How difficult was last week for you guys? Physically getting beat up, the injuries, plus mentally, just everything going on with the loss and everybody getting banged up.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it was a tough loss for us against a rival, and they beat us good, like we talked about. And anytime you have that, it's a tough week. And we were extremely beat up, and not to have KJ, Britt, and Big Cat, two of our leaders on defense, and like the group I was telling you, they're offensively were out, but our guys found a way. They hung in there, and like I said earlier, I'm just proud of the way that we fought back and won after they got the momentum, and our guys kept battling.
As a follow-up, what was the message to your team afterwards, just in that same vein of being able to overcome everything y'all did over the past week?
Yeah, I just told them how you win a lot of times is so important. First of all, SEC wins are extremely hard. And I'll keep saying with this year, a 10-game SEC schedule, and you've already seen it, around our league. I mean, can't take anything for granted. You got to play your good football. And we are a team that I told our team this Sunday, like, we have an opportunity to get a little bit better each week. And if we can be that team that gets a little bit better each week, very few teams are going to improve. It's going to be a real challenging year, I think, around our league. So that's our goal.
All right. Next question is Will Cruz.
Hey, Gus. So Bo really came into his own in the second half there, but Seth and Schwartz were the only two receivers that caught a ball still. So how do you think he went through his progressions tonight, and how do you get more guys involved?
Of course, I'll have to look at the actual, film and the reads and everything that goes with it. But, you got to keep in mind those were two of the best receivers in our league, and they made some plays. You saw, Flash on that tunnel. I mean, he made a great play, bounced it out. And, of course, Seth made, I guess, a big catch late in the game too. So we'll see.
Next is Justin Ferguson.
Hey guys, I wanted to ask you about Flash. First 100-yard game of his career, had a few big plays like that last touchdown. Is this kind of some of the stuff we can expect to see him, especially with Chad and what he likes to do in the passing game?
Yeah, I think, just making him a priority to get him the ball, that's, the last 2 weeks, I think we've done a solid job with that. And like he was just saying about Seth, Seth's a guy that, you get the ball around him, he's got a real chance, and, he can do something with it after he caught it. I think he hurdled that one guy and kept his feet and tried to get extra yards.
Next is Jordan Hill.
Gus, you mentioned it in your opening statement, but what do you think that said about the defense getting the stop there on Arkansas's very last possession without KJ and without Big Cat being able to get the offense the ball?
Yeah, Because I think they'd scored the drive before, and for us to get that negative play on first down was huge. And I think we had another good play on second down, and then the quarterback scrambled on third, and we used our timeouts. We had 2 minutes left, and then we were able to get the ball to the 50-yard line. I think that really just changed everything, and so they found a way. They found a way when the game was on the line to get the ball back.
Got time for a few more. The next one is from Rocco DeSangro.
Yeah, Gus, you kind of touched on not having KJ today. I saw I tweeted earlier, and he just seems like he's in really good spirits right now, doing fine and hoping for a speedy recovery. Did you have the chance to talk to him, and how much did you guys miss his defensive leadership out there?
Yeah, I mean, he's our team leader. I mean, it's not just on defense. He's such a great leader, great person. I know it's tough on him to have to watch, and I told him, we were gonna get the victory for him. I texted him right before the game, and he's our leader.
And our last question comes from Mark Murphy.
Talk about coming back from a game you had a big lead and having to get psychologically readjusted against a team that had the mojo there.
It's extremely tough. It's extremely tough to do. The emotional high, and all of a sudden the bottom drops out. You got to find a way to dig deep down in, and our guys did that. And they fought. They fought for 60 minutes. They found a way to win, and that's really a great characteristic of a team. And so, like I said earlier, that's going to be something we can build upon, the rest of the season.
All right, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you.